What's up, guys? Welcome to Nile Valley, where I am casting a game between Shake playing as Ottoman and Lionheart playing as the British. So Lionheart was kind enough to supply me with a rec that I was asking him for if he had any spare ones. I want to get some casting done, and he's been really helping me out, sending me some good vibes, sending me some of his buddies over that are viewing his channel, and so I want to try to do the same for him. If anybody doesn't know Lionheart already, I'll put his information in the description of this video. This guy casts games all the time, plays a bunch. He's a really good player, probably top 50 at least. Probably even better than that, honestly. And he's one of the best DE players. He specializes in USA, United States, and I saw him playing Mexico the other day, but I know he likes revolts. He just really has good in-depth knowledge of the newer things in the game since all the new civs came out and since DE came out. So interested to see what he's going to be able to pull off here. And let's just take a look at what he's got going on. He's just going TP first, going for a wood treasury here. Let's take a look at his deck. It's called FFFI. Sending Greenwich. Wait, no, I can get this right. Greenwich time card. I got it, guys. And that gives him a trade post, and that also has a couple unique benefits. You guys might already know about this card since I think I used this card in a few strategies on my channel already. But yeah, you get a trade post wagon, and all of your politician and technologies are researched and completed faster, 20% faster for each trade post that you own. So he started off building one. He got another one from that shipment. Oh, also that arrives very fast. So I think about 5 seconds or so. And now he's found a 95 food treasure. So he has so far skipped the 3 vills, but he's got 2 TPs. He'll be able to get that 3 vill card very soon. And 95 food here is nice. These guys having a little bit of a conversation. But yeah, so he'll age 40% faster because he has 2 trade posts. So, I mean, you don't really lose out on much. You can go 3 vills first, but I mean, if you want extra XP, it's better to just go with the trading post card first. Is he actually? Oh, he might actually be skipping 3 vills entirely. Wow, that's interesting. Well, I guess to what the point that I was just saying is, you can age so much faster. You can make another 1 or 2 vills than you typically would, because this would typically be a 17 vill age up, which is 1 extra. Well, I guess if you build the 2 houses, it's the 2 manors. It's typical. So this is pretty much a standard age click up time. But because he has 2 TPs, he's going to age 40% faster, so he'll be up very, very early. Anyway, let's take a look at Shake over here. Let's see what he's got going on. He sent the 3 vills, which I've been seeing less and less the more I watch Ottoman, which I've been watching quite a bit because I've been playing a lot of Karim. And he typically goes with the capitalism card. So yeah, kind of surprised to see no capitalism, especially since he does have another shipment and is about to have an additional shipment. So yeah, we'll see what he's got. Let's take a look. He's got advanced arsenal, Azaps, Spahi. Nothing too crazy in this deck. Pretty loaded for age 2. I guess that's a little bit abnormal. And he's going 5 vills, 700 gold. So I'm thinking he probably wanted to make another trade post, but he's getting caught up. He's not going to be able to do that. So let's see what good old Lionheart's up to over here. He's got his outpost wagon right at the TC. He's going 700 gold, 700 wood. So that's looking like an FF, if you ask me. Maybe both players going for an FF? Ooh, oh, wait a minute now. Oh, gets away. He almost lost enough HP to lose that Explorer battle there, but still has more HP now. If he wants, he can head up to the top and deny that second trade post that he might be assuming Ottoman is trying to get. And 700 gold has come in for British. Well, it's still on the way for Ottoman, but 5 Jans are being produced. So we'll have a little bit of aggression from one side. Even though, I mean, I guess you can just... he's going to go siege the TP, I was going to say. Wait a minute. Well, we got a native post of Sudanese. Let's see what you got over here. You got some light infantry. You got some heavy infantry, mercenary, and some heavy cavalry. 400 coin cost. That's like a Mameluke. And then with upgrades. I hope I didn't miss one here. Red Sea Wagons. Constructs most buildings. 2 of them. Additional armor for cavalry type units. And cheaper gathering buildings like estates and mills. Alright, so just a little bit of siege going on here. And Shake's about to click up to H3. Lionheart is already on the way up. He's going with the Mohawk Statesman, so that's 7 Tomahawks and a Native Scout. And he's got the 700 wood in as well. Look at how, like, this is just super heavily FI focused. That's why Shake was commenting on the deck. And he's going with Glorious Revolution, which is the special unique church card for British, and the church is going up already. So with that, he can do a few things. He can go with the heavy infantry, what are they? The Black Watch, that are very strong. It costs 1,000 wood, 1,000 food, excuse me, in H3. Or they also have Rangers in H4. So maybe this FFFI deck is alluding to that. We will have to see. Wait a minute. Where did the other options go? Was that bugged? That was weird. Thought he was able to make 3 different units. Or maybe... I'm confused. Anyway, let's see what we have going on with the Ottoman player. He's got the artillery foundry. He's making more Janissaries. He's got 10 of them on the map now. Taking out all the trading posts. But here come the Tomahawks. Who would... Oh, he's trying to pick... He doesn't know the other 5 are coming. We know that because of Fog of War. So it does look like Otto is going to choose to back up, even though he could definitely take that fight. Guess he's just wanting to do an all-in power spike, potentially, as he's about to click up. So let's see if is he going with the scout. He's going with the marksman, so I believe that's 4 A-boosts. We'll have to see. Yep, he's got the 4 A-boost gunners. Sitting 2 Falcons. I'm surprised he built the foundry. Oh, okay, he's getting vet A. Oh, vet Gen. Yeah, why did he build the foundry? I guess he just had the wood, but not super useful at this point. And he's gonna need to get the upgrade for more villagers because he's about to hit 25. He has a coin for it, but let's see what he goes for. He queues up more Jans. And a fort coming down is the first shipment at H3 for Lionheart. This is totally DE gameplay right here, that's for sure. Lionheart knows that and how to do it well. He's the fort's not in a lot of trouble right now. It's halfway up, but the Ottoman player has just spotted it, and let's see if he tries to push this in. He's actually gonna get some bills here. 1 down, and they might be able to get another. They're running pretty fast. I think they're gonna get away. Ooh, almost gets a second one. Not quite though. Another 5 batch of Jans is coming out, popping out right now with the Falcons on the way. But that fort's complete, and these Abus should take a shot. They should, no, I guess they avoided getting shot there. But you're not going to be able to push that fort with 2 Falcons. So 1,000 coin on the way for British. He still has the 1 TP, which is pretty lucky to have at this point. It's probably about to go down. I don't think Shake's going to try to push that fort with this small army. He's now shipping 1,000 coin, and he did upgrade the mosque, so he's got 26 villagers now. And looks like, let's see, does he have hunting dogs? 80.84. I think he does have hunting dogs. Man, I used to know the gather rates off the top of my head easily. I think base is 0.8, so I think he does. Tomahawk's getting a little bit of damage dealt to these vet Jans, but they need to back up. They're way over their heads if they go out too far. 1,000 coin hitting the floor. he doesn't have quite enough food income to quickly hit up to H4 like Lionheart does, and he's already up. He's going up with its Tycoon. I'm not exactly sure what that one is. It's definitely not Falconets. I think it's probably a TC wagon is my guess, or it could be a Fort wagon. I'm not super super knowledgeable on that aspect of it. So I wonder, did he get anything from here? I don't think he did. Maybe it was just like a distraction, or maybe he was planning on getting something later in the game. Maybe he'll rebuild that. But nothing really out on the map for Lionheart here. Okay, he's had enough food to get Black Watch, so he's got the Black Watch coming. 1,000 food. That's, I believe, 8. I want to say 8. 8 of these advanced musketeers. I'll have to. What are they actually called? I can't remember. But they are super high attack, 63 attack, and 400 HP. If he did go with 2 Falconets age up, he could really do a nice push right now. These guys are beasts, man. Tomahawk's not bad either. But yeah, he doesn't have too much in his base. You got just a handful of manners, 25 vills, and Rogers Rangers is popping now. That's not the age 4 one. Okay, 1,000 coin is the age up for the Tycoon. Rogers Rangers is popping right now, and is that? Okay, there they are. I was about to say. So he gets 5 Rangers there. So that's just a small shipment of them. I don't know if they still have. They had like a 30 Ranger shipment, or not shipment, but tech for British. I don't know if they changed that with DE. Because I remember you used to be able to do FI, get the Black Watch and the Rangers, and have like a nice look. I mean, okay, what? Ships 17 guard pikemen and allows researching Imperial pikemen for a reduced cost, minus 75%. Oh, looks like they had a little pause there. So let's take a look at some of these other cards in this ridiculous deck. 20 longbow, 8 huss, 3 rockets, infinite 2 rockets, terraced houses, manners can slowly train villagers, and then 2 factories. So yeah, let's see what he's able to make out of it. And he's getting mercantilism right now. Oh, some Jans coming around the back here for a raid. So let's see what Ottoman is up to. They got 2 culverins being trained while they're aging up with the Grand Vizier. TC going up as well, so a lot happening all at once. Here's the guard pike. Okay, you got the spy, 3 Spahi age up. Very good, very strong units. He does not have a shipment available, but he does get 3 culverins out. Shake. Let's see, Travis, the Moonstar, shipping in the 2 factories off of mercantilism. That's what's really cool about Lionheart and the way he plays is, I mean, he's not obviously not super high APM in this instance, but really like has a good game plan, or at least he knows like what he can do. He might, I don't know if he plans things ahead like in every game, or if he's just like, oh, let me see what I can do in this instance. Oh, this sounds good. Whatever it is, it's coming together here, and he's able to use mercantilism, defense of the fort. He's going to get 2 factories out really quickly, and he's got some guard pikemen. I have never seen this card, and I am pretty excited to see. My guess is that to upgrade these pikemen to Imperial is probably like 250 wood, 250 gold. Well, actually, they're probably 1,500. So if it's 75% off, I can't do that math right now. I would need a calculator to do that probably. 75% off. No, it's more than 250. It's probably like, I don't know, 400. We'll see. Anyway, we have Shake over here with 2 bombards coming in. Shipment. Both these guys, he's got his second TC up. He's at 34 vills. 34 to 32. But 2 factories for Lionheart. And these guard pike are just chilling out. Rangers. Let's see, any special stats for them? They're not quite 20 range, not quite skirmishers, but they're a nice little benefit to the army. 95 HP is really low, though. Yeah, that's really low. they must not cost a lot. I'm guessing it's like 450 food. But yeah, these pikemen coming in like super useful. Oh my gosh, this is so sad for Shake. He's losing at least one. Oh my god, he's gonna lose 2 Spahi for free, totally for free. That is just brutal. And that's what those guard pikemen probably one of their purposes was. And now we have the culverins, the blind culverins from both players. What's gonna be the next card for Lionheart here? I'm very curious. I mean, 20 longbow is a damn good shipment. That is a lot of units. Might just be like pure artillery for a little while. We'll have to see. Let's go back over and see what Shake's got going. He's got Culverin Royale in queue, a really good upgrade in any artillery fights late in the game. Gives you quite a bit of extra stats for your Culverins to tank a few more shots. And let's see what his next shipment is going to be. It's going to be his first factory, so he's a bit behind in that regard. He does have 1 TP. Probably could, if he knew this game was going to be a little bit slower pace, could have put down another trade post to get some more XP in and maybe be a little bit closer to hitting that second factory already. So yeah, I mean, these guys are. Oh, we got a Spahi coming around back looking for a raid. He gets 1 swing off. He sees the rockets pop. Can he actually do anything about it? And this is very valuable information. Sees 4 culverins. Actually gets 1 hit on them and does like relatively decent damage for just 1 swing of the whip. And I mean, right now it's not looking too great, I would say, for Ottoman here, being an entire factory behind, and for quite a while too. He's got 41 villagers. He's like significantly behind eco, and he's pretty blind to it. He doesn't really know what's going on. It's just such a bizarre so okay. Such a bizarre way to boom, but it's pretty effective. I mean, he just got 2 factories now on wood. Oh, he's switching over to coin. He had them on wood for a bit to get some more houses. That's smart. Does he even have a market? Okay, he does have a market. It's out here, and he's getting steel traps now. He's got good line of sight across the board. Got some manors out there. He's got a Vil over in the corner. Vil out front. Nothing quite up top, but factories are very safe. Nothing's gonna sneak up on them. Guard pike. I can't wait for the Imperial pike. You know that's coming. That's got to be coming pretty soon. Yeah, these guys are just kind of like booming, just booming. Lots of artillery. I feel like we're gonna see a massive. Oh, and he's going bombard production. No resources from the factory. We got 1 idle villager over here, and we do have a stealthy boy coming out. Trying to get some knowledge. I like that. Really like that. Trying to see what's going on. Get some intel. Because both players are playing pretty blind at this point. And he's heading over. He's getting a good look at the army, the composition of his opponent right now. Gets scouted out by... Well, I'm not exactly quite sure. Maybe the ranger. Can they see stealth? I wonder. Maybe, yeah, where's the hero? Is he in there? I'm not quite sure what actually unveiled that stealth unit there, but nevertheless. Rockets are here. Culverins are here. Tons of pikes are here. Longbow are coming in. He needs to build a barracks so he can upgrade them. But, I mean, mass amounts of army. That's not even the 20-minute mark. And, at some point pretty soon, I think we're going to have a huge engagement. Now that the second factory coming in for Ottoman, he's got 5 culverins up on the front line. Yeah, these guys are they're just kind of chilling. They're a little bit of a peace treaty here. Oh, we missed it. Okay, oh my gosh. Veteran Rangers, the revolt. What do we have here? I don't even honestly know what this civilization is. South Africans. And we have trek wagons, which can be garrisoned by villagers. can be garrisoned by villagers for transport and protection. Becomes faster and stronger the more units are garrisoned inside. Very interesting. I don't know much at all about this unit, but very interesting. Culverin Royale coming in. Did he end up getting... He didn't get the Imperial Pikeman yet. I think he's probably going for that right now, and it's going... He's switching over to mass production, which means rockets. Here come the Trek wagons. I don't know, are these just straight for like tanking? Because they're a lot of HP. You get 15 of them. Got some wild shipments here. Oh my gosh. We don't have time right now to look at that though. We got a massive army coming out. Let's take a look from the Ottoman point of view to see what he sees. He does have the stealth boy over here. He's catching all of this coming, and he's preparing his culverins on the front, janissaries in the back, bombards and falconets lined up below. And here it comes. Oh my gosh, that's such good value for that spy. So useful. That like could potentially save the game. It gives him so much opportunity to prepare for this fight and position his units how he wants to. And there go the Trek wagons. Like I said, I guess they're just to tank. And there they go. We got 15 of them going in. Bombards now targeting the pikemen. A couple culverins go down from both sides. The Trek wagons are really tanking. They're starting to go down though. Culverins are splitting pretty evenly. If he's... Oh my gosh. Those bombard shots. Jesus. Now the rocket's getting massive shots off. Culverins are down for Ottoman, but he's sending in the Jans to take care of the last culverin so he can save. Shoot! He wants to say, oh my god, rockets with a massive shot. One last culverin shot and a bombard goes down. Janissary is going in melee, but they're not going to be able to catch the Rangers. These guys are such low HP, 115. They're dropping like flies. 323 HP on the guard Janissaries. They technically are counter units, but not in effect, only in name. And look at how many. We have 5 great bombards. More on the way. We only actually have 1 factory producing bombards, the other one on coin. 6 Spahi coming in. That's a great shipment at this time, I would say. It could totally counter the composition of Lionheart. Though little does Shake know that more pikemen are on the way. So actually a very smart call for Lionheart to increase his pikeman count here. And we have Wagon Warfare. Fully replaces your light cavalry units in the stable with Imperial war wagons. Those units, that's Imperial. Okay, just want to clarify that, make sure everybody understands. The great bombards are slamming down on the fort. Culverins come out just in time, but it's not gonna... double shot on the bombards. Bombard's close enough to get 1 shot on the culverins, but doesn't take anything out. 1 more bombard goes down. Pikemen are moving in. He might actually save this fort. It's at 800 HP. 2 more bombards go down, and the fort is going to stand. Fort Charles is going to stand. A massive shot on the Janissaries as they're leaving, and another one. Just slamming down cannonballs on them. More pikemen on the way. Wow. This is... And 1 Trek wagon just chilling out here getting shot by Abus with this 50% range resist. The Spahi come around. They do get a little bit of damage done on the villagers. Split off nicely by Shake to get some more rating, while the 2 Spahi finish off the Musketeers. But he's got to get out of there with those Spahi now. He wants to save them. Change formation. Go straight line. Not straight. Not vertical. Horizontal. But he does get away. And they will heal up if they're left alone for a while. So now, where are we after all this? So now we have... That cost wood. I don't know how much that cost, but that was a wood cost to sending that shipment. So he can train these Imperial War Wagons, but he doesn't have any on the map right now. What else do we have? There's some pretty bizarre Age 1 Revolution cards, I gotta tell you. I'm not sure what he's gonna send next. We'll have to wait and see. Jesus. 5 military... What? He's sending the 2 banks, which I think is probably the best choice here. It's a nice little shipment for economy. Building a 2nd town center. Training villagers. He's got the Imperial War Wagons in queue finally. But, wow. 10 Spahi. I wish he would train a few priests. I'm not exactly sure what the correct Ottoman term for the unit is, but if he could heal up a couple of these, that would be really nice. He's going to get a good raid here. Good positioning, waiting to attack until he's right behind him. And 2 shots, like 7 villagers. Leaves one of them to live. Oh, he sees the opportunity to finish off the fort. Very good eye to check the HP. Man, that fort is blasted. Fine. Okay, that's really nice. Really good job to take that fort out. Kind of an oversight by Lionheart to not repair that. But he might be okay regardless. He's getting his second TC over here. Rockets. More rockets are coming in. He's got 6 of them right now. Imperial war wagons are here with 900 HP, 75 range attack. 75. More culverins. This feels like Treaty with how many artillery pieces we have. These guys are just going to be micro-run culves and bombards and rockets all day long. Caravan trade coming in to upgrade the TP line. We have artillery attacking hit points. That's actually a really good card at this point in the game because he now has a pretty significant culverin advantage. Like that's, I don't know what that translates to in terms of like tanking one more shot or killing a culverin in one less hit if there's any breakpoints like that. But 40 plus HP is pretty nice, and 72 additional HP for the bombards. So that's really nice. He's got 4 Abyss gunners too. But Spahi trying to find another raid, not able to get one here. Look at the resource bank for Sheikh though. He's got 69 villagers. Wow, nice, and almost 3,000 food and gold. He's probably gonna go. He's probably gonna go Imperial, isn't he? I think he's gonna go Imperial. Upgrading his Jan's hand attack and line of sight of artillery. His villager limit as well, even though he's at 200 pop. And he's getting some native upgrades as well. And villagers gain more hit points. What else we got here? Steady coin trickle based on your stockpile. That would be amazing right now because this stockpile is ridiculous. Enemy units are slower when approaching mills, estates, and farms. Interesting tech. Do we have the Imperial pikemen? Not yet. Look at this, like, food. 53 vills for Lionheart. He's got 5 on food. He's got 7 on food. He's got a ton of coin. I guess it enables the capital and most of its upgrades for lower costs, especially Explorer technologies. So I'm guessing that's probably his next card, based on the amount of gold that he has. And stock bayonet coming in for him. He sees the Spahi, but not before they get another Vill, and they're gonna head out. Just tons of artillery. He's got the shipment ready. Let's see what he goes for in a second. 1 factory on food, 1 on gold. Dude, there's so much anti-cav. Like there's just artillery and just anti-cav. I guess there's a bunch of rangers in here too, but there it is, the capital shipment that will lower the cost of a lot of its upgrades. So do we have, where is the hero? Where are you, buddy? There he is. 780 HP. I know there's a tech there. I think it's called Knighthood, if I'm correct. That will boost his HP by 1,000. Pretty sure. So that guy will be a tanky boy as well. He likes his tanky units. 900 HP war wagons. He sent those Trek wagons in earlier to just face some bombards right on and Janissaries. And Sheikh, he's going Imperial. He's going Imperial. He is going. I want to see how much HP and Imperial Spa he has. This is wild. Like, neither of these guys are max eco, but their eco is actually ridiculous. Like, just 70. Neither of them are over 70 vills. It's pretty wild. Just really big militaries that are just like waiting for the right time. And where did the capital is down? There it is. Oh yeah, he can get the resource gathering upgrades in there. I really wish I could see the cost of them right now. I wish it was possible. I'm holding alt, nothing. No, that's all right. So what do we got? How many culves is that? 6 culves for Ottoman. 5 for the South Africa, really. And oh, that is a great trade for Ottoman right there. Oh my gosh, the artillery war is heavily in favor of Ottoman, especially with the upgrade card giving 15% more attack and HP for all artillery pieces. Sheikh, I don't know if that was a taunt, actual taunting him, or if they had another pause. But oh, there it is. Oh, okay, because he's about to hit Imperial, and Lionheart's like, oh, I need well, I need some more culverins because I just lost like 5 of them. So he's backing up. Sheikh Advanced Arsenal is his first Imperial card. I can't really argue with that. It's a solid card. He's got a bunch of 50 Janissaries, 47 to be exact, and he can get some really useful upgrades there. Yeah, I mean, he's got this on Bombard production, but he can't make any more Bombards because he's popped, so that would be much better off on gold right now. Although if he changed it, he would lose that one that's about to pop whenever he does go under the pop limit. And I think he's actually... Oh, I thought he was going to donate these A boosts too. He should just delete those and get another Bombard. I think they're 7 pop, right? Yeah, so he could get... If he deletes those 4, he would get one more Bombard, and they could switch that over to gold production. Or keep it on artillery and have one being produced. Anyway, here we go. He kind of is sacrificing these A boosts. He just doesn't want to delete them directly. Yeah, he really is. And... Or did... Oh, yeah. Oh, he was overpopped. Never mind. There we go. Nice flank from the Ottoman culverins that pick off a rocket. Get some good damage on some more. But look at this. Look at this showdown. Ooh, 4 down. This is way in the favor of the British right now. But here's the main fight, the real fight. Look at all these Bombards. 6 of them. War wagons. Oh, rockets getting shot down. High HP war wagons. Spa here in here with 1300 HP. But these war wagons are freaking tanks. And the culverins have arrived to fend off the Bombards, but they're a little bit too close. The Spahi are in on them, and it looks like another cleanup for Ottoman. Janissary is just doing work. Bombards in the back, still has 3 of them. Look at, I mean, that's like the economy. These guys, like, when they lose their military, it's hard to like reproduce them very quickly. They drop like 70 population just gone. But because they're not maxed out on eco, it's going to take a while to remake the army, the military. But it looks like Lionheart's not in such trouble reproducing. He's got 15 Imperial war wagons about to pop. And what do we have here? A diamond rush. Ships 1 prospector wagon looking for a diamond mine, and delivers 1 prospector wagon. Is that 2? It's like a little bit confusing how they... Let's see where that pops. Where to pop? Right. Okay, just the 1, and that's gonna be how much? How much? Holy! Oh my lord, guys! Look at this. There's so many zeros I need commas. That's 100,000 gold. 100,000 coin in that bad boy. That'll last you damn near forever. You can only put 20 vills on it, but they're all coming. Wow. And he does have a couple mil. He has 4 mills now, actually. And let's see the gather rate on these guys. It's pretty low. I mean, that might be as high as it gets. Oh no, he's got 1 more upgrade coming in. And oh, did he get the upgrades from the capital? I would assume he had to. I would assume so. I would have to. So it's gonna be mainly Imperial War Wagon. Unfortunately, Lionheart never got the Imperial Pikeman upgrade. I wanted to see that, but maybe another time. Amalgamation coming in. Yeah, you need that when you got 100k gold mine right here. Diamond mine. Let's take a look at Sheikh again. More culverins. Bombards. He wants to rebuild the trading post, but he does. Oh, there he goes, the Explorer, heading over there now. Spahi on the bottom right side, ready for a raid, poking in every once in a while. I swear, these guys are like playing treaty. This is treaty style. And I think this is actually hurting Sheikh, the fact that he has so many military units and he's not actually utilizing them. He's not doing anything with them, so he's not able to make any more villagers. He's just maxed, and his economy is not as good as it could be. I would, if I was him, I would send some units, just maybe 10 Janissaries around the back, try to see if they can catch any villagers. But you know, he's sending the Spahi up there now. It's a good change of pace from when he was going around the bottom right side the whole time. But here we go. We have the Imperial War Wagons. Let's take a look at Shake's point of view as he realizes these bad boys are coming 900 HP. This would be a good time to send those Spahi in, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what these gens... he's not going to be able to deal with this. There's just so many war wagons. Like, oh my gosh. And here come the Culverins. Was that a bombard shot that rolled and hit? Oh my gosh. We got double hit over here. Looks like pretty close in the Culverin War, and Ottoman is going to lose it, especially with the war wagons focusing. But yeah, I think Ottoman's economy is strong enough to just keep pumping Jans, so he might actually be able to hold this and do some damage. Culverins are all down. Spahi did not go in, unfortunately. But yeah, here we go. More villas popping out as more military dies, so the armies will get a little bit smaller each time they fight, because they're forced to actually make some villagers. Let's take a look. We got CDB coming out of the TC for South Africa now. And yeah, still going Imperial War Wagons with Culverins backing him up. So, oh, we have a dock. Do we have a monitor, perhaps, that will be coming out shortly? Spahi are in the back of the base. They are spotted, and the war wagons are going to make quick work of them if they keep trying to push into the base. No walls. We got a wall started by Lionheart on the bottom. And there he goes. He knows what's up. He's on top of it. So these guys, how many he can make 30 of these. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. No thanks. How many villas he's got? Wow, he can get a ridiculous economy. He could get 130 pop economy. That'd be insane. These guys are like entering portions of the game that I can't even fathom. I mean, we have 2 capitals with probably all upgrades at this point. We have native upgrades coming in. Wow, 7 red sea wagons. That's pretty wild. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I would expect one of these 2 guys to start making some natives. Their economies are up to the point where they can pretty much do that. I thought I saw an upgrade coming in from the capital. What is it? Deforestation? Yes. Large scale agriculture. So the main eco 50% boost eco upgrades are starting to come in for both players, I would expect, because yeah, I mean, you look at Lionheart's eco, it's really going crazy right now. And quadruple layering the walls on the right side and double layering on the top side. The war wagons are going back in for another push. Bastions coming in. That is 35 Imperial war wagons. But is that even enough? Basically, he just one-shot a bombard, but he took a ton of damage from 5 bombards in the middle of that. Oh, if he gets that... Oh my gosh. So much damage. Only killing a couple, but like, look at how much HP is taken off these guys. The Spahi come in for the flank, and actually are going to get all the Culverins. It's insane. Oh, wait. There's still one Culverin. And he's... What's going on? Shoot. Oh my god, that like tickled the bombards. This is wild, man. Look at the amount of resources here. This is crazy. I wonder if Lionheart goes for like a different composition, because he's been just going pure war wagon, and I don't think it's hard to say who's winning the trades. It's just so bizarre of like fights when you talk about the resources for each unit and like the value you get for it. It's really hard to say. And Shake, I think this is the right call. I think that's a good call. Switching over to Abus and starting to make the native units. I like what he's doing. I think he's looking pretty good here. He's making the Imam to heal the bombards. I love that too. I just wish he would Well, I guess he wants that bombard real bad, so he's not switching it over to coin, but he's falling behind in eco. I'm not exactly sure how or why that's happening, but he is significantly behind. All settlers and wagons move faster, and all units have more hit points. Oh, 5%. Okay, not extremely large buff, but 5%? Was it going to be off of the 900 or off the 500? Probably off the 500. So it would be, oh, jeez, another 25. Yep, there it is. Okay. So not a huge boost, but still it's nice. Culverins get a little bit more HP. Rockets are being produced now. 79 attack. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. And here comes the monitor. Here we go. Yeah, but both of these guys, and there's the other doc. I like what he's doing. Both of these guys doing some really nice little late game tactics. I like that Shake is making the natives switching over to A boost with the composition advantage. I like that. Wow, look at how quickly they do damage on these war wagons. 2.25 against light range cav. But then I like what Lionheart's doing with the docks and starting to get the monitors. Yeah, these guys, they're taking their sweet time here for sure. But some interesting late game stuff you get to see that you don't always see. So monitors are things that I'm pretty used to from the old days where people were, oh my god, that dock just evaporated. Monitors were abused many years ago back in the day, and so I'm used to seeing that. Here comes some camels to see if they get some good hits on, and some snare. Yeah, they're doing pretty good work. I mean, but there's just so many war wagons, and there's so much HP. It takes so long to really get much done. Culverins are there too. These bombards can't really do too much right now. They're zoned off by the Culverins, and he's gonna try to take out. Let's see. Does it one-shot it? Oh, it'll two-shot. Wow. The monitor will go down. Jans are actually doing work. They're doing work. They just cleaned up those war wagons. Now they're cleaning up the culvert. Oh my gosh. 3 bombards left. No walls, or the incomplete wall by Shake, and we're getting some camel raids. This is very frustrating, I can tell you that. That's very, very frustrating to have that happen. And at this point in the game where you feel like you're getting a military advantage, you're starting to push, but now your economy's going completely idle because you don't have walls or outposts. Except, yeah, and actually, Lionheart is holding this easily now that he's got another batch of war wagons. The economies are both ridiculous, but we got 6 A boosts coming in. These camels are just getting away with madness here. So many villas going. I mean, it seems like a lot of villas are going down, but he's still at 94, 93, 92. He's dropping little by little. His economy is still insane. A shot on the barracks over here, not going to kill it. And now we're seeing how ridiculous of an economy South Africa over here has with the bank wagons. He's got the CDB, he's got vills, he's got he actually has 3 banks, which is wild. 2 factories. He's got just crazy economy. 8,000 food, almost 5,000 gold. 2 shipments in the bank. This might end up coming down to like who runs out of food, like AOE4 style, like who runs out of not food, who runs out of wood first. Popping vills with the war wagons, I like it. Even though they do 0.5 multiplier versus vills, they have 79 attacks, so they will take out those vills very quickly. He's just kind of going all over the place. This is what you need to do in late game. You make your walls, you get bastion, you send units all over the place, try to wreck your opponent's economy. And Lionheart's at 87 vills, lots of other income as well from banks and factories and stuff like that trickles. And Shake's at 71. Dude, I actually forgot what Civ Lionheart was at the beginning of this game. I was thinking USA, just because, but he's Brit. He's playing as Brit, but most of this game he's actually playing as South Africa. So that how wild is that? Shake is down to 70 vills. These war wagons have 57 siege, so is he gonna lose it? He's gonna lose a factory here, without a doubt. I mean, the A-boost will counter these war wagons, but not quickly enough. And we have outposts coming up towards the front. Bombard pops out, but yeah, that's gonna be, that factory is done for. A lot of war wagons going down for this, but it's, the eco is just so ridiculous for Lionheart. It's worth it to sacrifice 15 war wagons for a factory. Not often do you say that, but and it be true, but it is in this case. And just war wagons everywhere. Are these guys too strong? Like, probably. And now we have some natives being produced by Lionheart as well. So Shake's at 70 vills, and his economy is kind of sinking away. He does have it lined up to make a bunch of A-boosts if he chooses to go with that composition. But I mean, Lionheart's eco is just absurd, and the only way to get into his base is through the middle here, where he's starting to drop these frontier outposts. So it's really smart way to go about this, and securing the sides of the map, the middle of the map. He has really good vision. He's got 2 monitors now in the pond. He's got a couple docks on the other pond as well. I think he's like just flourishing in this late game, using everything. Basically, like what Lionheart's all about, the knowledge of the game and understanding all different aspects, natives, water play. He's looking really good here. And knowing that, yeah, war wagons are ridiculous, and you pretty much can make only Imperial war wagons and be just fine. So that's called experience. That's something from experience. These A-boosts though, these are ridiculous too. 82 attack, 2.25 versus range cav, 300 HP. That is a ridiculous unit too. I mean, just Imperial unit stats are ridiculous. You don't get to see them all that often, but it's pretty crazy when you do see it. These camels even have 500 HP. So now where does it go from here? Oh, we have some monitors, some howitzers, aiming for the monitor ships. Oh, is that a miss? That looked like a miss to me. And Wanderlust coming in for Lionheart. Is that a double shipment? All settlers and wagons move. Oh, that is an infinite card, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, okay, so these guys are gonna now have 950 HP after this comes in. And then after the next one, they're gonna have 975. So these insane war wagons. Oh, he's trying to sneak petards in. He didn't make it, but that was a good effort. I like the idea. But these war wagons just keep getting even better. We have some horse guns here for some reason. I don't. Oh, that is a nice shot, but I don't even think they're the best. Like, just more war wagons would probably be even better. Oh my gosh, it is ridiculous. This is just crazy. He's got 2 more shipments, I guess. How many times can you send this? Send it 2 more times if you can. Yeah, 975. Looks like you can't send it. I wonder if there's like a limit sending it 3 times, or I don't know. Or is that a bug? But yeah, he's really starting to spam these camo. Oh, there we go. The horsemen that we saw earlier. I think you need to get a cheap upgrade to be able to produce them, but they are coming out now. I'm curious what their stats are though. Do they get Imperial attacks? Oh, well, yeah, for native units, right? Get that from the capital. Those are some pretty impressive stats, but I mean, it's just. Oh, somehow some spy he got through, but the war wagons in production surely will take care of them very soon. Villagers already have a lot of HP, and they have pioneers coming in. Looks like Lionheart didn't close every little gap. How did those spy he get through, actually? They're on the factory, but they're not going to take it out. Unlike Unlike his opponent, he has the reinforcements to deal with the siege units, the units sieging the factories in his base. So there's actually some villagers going down here, surprisingly. Those Bahi were freaking tanks. And here we go, sending some units. They're basically trading little routes, sending cav through the base, trying to raid the farming villagers. And yeah, I mean, score-wise, Shake's actually ahead. I don't know what's the reason for that. I guess he's Imperial and Lionheart's in a revolt, which is technically industrial. Although he was able to get the upgrades from the capital with that shipment. That's a pretty cool way to go, to basically go Imperial even though you're industrial with that capital shipment. Oh, Culverin's about to smack this monitor. There goes one of them. But here we go. We got 18 Imperial war wagons going around the back, and they're gonna snipe the second factory. That is gonna be the move here. I think it's gonna get done too. There's a lot of units trailing. Ooh, and Lionheart's not paying attention there. He's raiding up here. Now he's focused. Ooh, no, he's running. I think he realizes he's not going to be able to get it done here. He's going to have to just kite away, go for some more raids. He'll have to come back with another batch of war wagons to try to take out. What is... Look at this! Close range culverin battle. That's when you know there's a lot going on in a game. When you have culverins shooting at each other from probably 12 range when they both have 34. That's when you know it's getting a little bit hectic. And even higher upgraded fortified outpost, frontier outpost, another 500 HP each, and more war wagons going in.
Yes.
Monitors queuing up again. What else can he ship? Anything useful? I guess yeah, the building. Oh no, buildings faster, not more HP. War wagons finding the unprotected estates and mills, and I'm thinking that it's starting to look really bad for Sheikh. His army's it's starting to come down to mobility, kinda, where you have pure cavalry, war wagons and Berber camels for Lionheart, and you just have infantry and artillery running, chasing them down. Chasing the war wagons down, but just not quick enough. So I think that is, and then yeah, there you go. He's sending in some more wagons to go take out that factory. I think this is really smart by Lionheart to just basically pull the whole military away, and then now he's using the mobility to go for that factory as well. But wow, whoa, my God, 675 HP camels for Sheikh. Holy crap! I thought 500 was a lot. How does he? Those are champion. These are legendary. Okay, so he's missing the highest level native upgrade. Yeah, this factory is gonna live again through this second siege, or what, second, maybe third or fourth siege actually. More war wagons going on, but look at these resources. 64 vills for Sheikh. There's a possibility that he is such a huge eco. If he can get a large military, maybe he can make like a huge death ball push, but he's just unprotected. He just doesn't have the walls. He doesn't have any walls anymore. He had a few, but they're all gone. 65 vills. He has a ton of res, but this is probably getting to the point where it's a little disheartening. Like you feel like you've been playing a long time, you've been winning a lot of fights, but not really ever winning a fight like one-sided enough to really be able to push. And he still has a ton of resources, but he's not making anything right now. He's got nothing in queue. I think he's feeling a little bit tired here. Abu's take out the monitor up there. He's upgrading the outpost, so he's still thinking, he's still working, he's still moving. He's gonna lose these bombards though up front, and we have outpost wagons now coming out for Lionheart. He's looks like he's got his heart still there. He's making some Jans and Abus still fighting, but I mean 975 HP war wagons is just, when you start fighting them and it takes so long to kill even a handful of them, it's just like, man, what can I do? He never sent capitalism. That would have gotten him a lot of gold over the course of the game. He hasn't even sent how are you not gonna send 20% HP and attack for Jans this whole game? What? Finally coming in. Oh my gosh, that's a massive oversight for so long. Trek wagons. Okay, look at this, guys. Lionheart is really turning it on now. He's got everything coming out here. He's getting the Trek wagons. He's got outpost wagons. He's got war wagons. He's got every type of wagon you could want. He's upgrading his monitors. Tons of war wagons popping out right now. Berber Sultan regenerating. These Abus are really just gonna lose to these these outposts. Look how long it's like. Abus could like one-shot the culverin, but it takes like 5 minutes to kill like 5 war wagons, even though they direct counter them. They're just getting smashed here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is looking pretty dire for the Abus and Ottoman player for Sheikh. It's just more war wagons and really nothing that he can do about them for so long. Wow. Both have upgraded outposts now, doing a bunch of damage. But let's take another look at the economy. Wow, I mean, Sheikh's economy is insane too. He's getting Imperial Royal Culverins, which is actually something that Lionheart does not have. But that's not going to help him kill these war wagons. These Imperial Abus, are they going to be enough? I don't... There's just... What do you do? Oh, look at how quickly these Abus are dying. And camels are now flooding in. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Looking pretty bad for Sheikh. He's almost under 120 population, while Lionheart is in the upper 180s, still just spamming war wagons, coming 10 at a time, 15 at a time, whatever he has room to queue up. That's what he's able to produce consistently. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Sheikh is almost under. Yeah, he just got a triple one batch of Janissaries. I think that it kind of shows that he's either giving up or I think he's giving up. He's almost under 100 population. He does queue up a bunch of Jans actually suddenly, but he's got to be like, what can I possibly do at this point? Now he's just got pure artillery against war wagons. The timing on the production between Jans and Culverins here is not in sync. Starting to put up these outposts to try to protect his estates and mills, but not happening. Not gonna work. Camels are raiding in the back as well. A handful of units, or a dozen or so units, pop out, but these war wagons, again, they're like walking, moving buildings. Not moving, well, not walking. They're like rolling buildings, basically. Yeah, it's looking really dire for Sheikh. I think he's about to tap it. Tap out, that is. There it is. There's the GG. Oh my gosh. What a ridiculous 59-minute game. These guys both booming like crazy. Super unique stuff out of Lionheart with the fort in front of the base. FI with Brits. Remember, he played Brits in this game. Even though he was mostly South Africa throughout the course of this game, he started off as Brits. Did the FI mercantilism for the 2 factories, Revolted, got the capital and upgrades from there. Sent the diamond mine, which he is still working on, even though he gathered nearly 30,000 coin or gold, whatever you want to call it, off of it. Look, he's got pumpkins. Look at this. There's just random stuff everywhere with this civ. Wild game. These war wagons. He's able to send that 5% HP upgrade. It looked like 3 times, which I don't know if that's seems a little strange, even though because it says you've already sent this. But at one point he had it in queue twice at the same time. So whatever that means. 975 HP, 79 attack, and made use of the natives, the camels, doing some good raids. Got monitors in the pond. You pretty much saw everything in this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was pretty eye-opening to me, learning lots of new things. Things that I've been playing this game for so long and still have never seen some of these things. Like, I mean, I've seen these war wagons before, maybe not through this revolt, but just a 100,000 coin mine. That's something you don't see every day. So hope you guys enjoyed this game. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.